What's going on, everybody? David here. Today we're talking travel rewards credit cards. Today's card is the American Airlines AAdvantage Platinum Select card. But first off, if you're new here, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to hit the little bell icon so you can get future updates on my videos. Okay, so I want to talk about this card. This is the American Airlines AAdvantage card. And I currently have this card, and I will be getting rid of the card, but I'll tell you why at the very end. Okay, so let's take a look at this card. The first thing I like to look at is the annual fee. Okay, the annual fee on this card is $99. It is waived the first year, so you don't have to pay for the first year, which is great. Okay, the next thing we want to look at is the sign-up bonus. Sign-up bonus for this card is 60,000 points. Okay, and that's after spending $3,000 within the first 3 months. Okay, so that's not too bad. Okay, that minimum spend is not too hard to hit. It shouldn't be for most people. $3,000 within 3 months, so you're averaging, what, $1,000 a month. So you should be able to hit that, but you need to make sure. Now, if you don't think that you can spend $3,000 within 3 months, well, then don't get the card, okay? Or wait until there's a time period where you need to make a big purchase. So my advice to you is have money in the bank. So always have money in the bank. Never just use this credit card and say, I'll pay it off later. You want to pay this card off every 2 weeks or every month. You don't want to ever carry an interest with the card, because if you carry an interest, you're just going to be throwing your money away. All those points that you get, they're just going to be going away because you're going to be paying that interest. So make sure you can pay that card off every month. Okay, very important. All right, so you get that 60,000 bonus points. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's look at the earn possibility. This is very important. Now, you're going to get 2 points for every dollar spent at gas stations. Now, not all cards will give you 2 points for every dollar spent at gas stations or more. So this is a good card for that. So if you use this card for gas, you can really maximize that way. Okay, the next thing we're going to look at here is 2 points for every dollar spent at restaurants. So restaurants, you can use this card. It's kind of like the Chase Sapphire Preferred will give you 2 points for every dollar spent. You're going to get 2 points for every dollar spent with this card. So if you make a commitment to American Airlines, if you have that commitment, then it makes sense to, at a restaurant, use this card as opposed to using the Chase Sapphire Preferred card. Because the Chase Sapphire Preferred card, they don't have a transfer partner. Well, they do have a transfer partner, but it's not a direct transfer partner that you can use to fly in American Airlines. You have to kind of go roundabout. So if you have a Chase Sapphire Preferred card, what you would need to do is transfer your points over to British Airways and then book your flight on British Airways to fly on American Airlines, because British Airways and American Airlines are partners, but Chase doesn't have like a direct link. So I can't transfer my points directly from Chase over to American Airlines. All right, so, and I hope that makes sense. But anyway, with this card, the points are going directly into your AAdvantage account, your American Airlines account, so you're able to just book your flights directly. You don't have to worry about it. So that's what you get there, 2 points for every dollar spent. And then you're going to get 2 points for every dollar spent on airline purchases. Okay, so that's not the best, but it'll at least give you a little bit of points there. There are cards out there that are far better when it comes to earn possibility with travel, with air booking airfare and stuff like that. So this is not one of the best cards when it comes to that. $125 American Airline flight discount. Okay, so you're going to get that. So read the fine print on all this stuff. Okay, I'm just kind of giving you kind of an overview of the different things that they talk about on their website. Free check bag. So your first bag is free. So that's great. So you get that check bag. That's really important for travelers. If I'm traveling and I want to check a bag, now I know if I have this card and I'm flying with that airline, I'm able to get a free check bag. So something to really consider when you're flying. No foreign transaction fees. This is really great. So if I'm in another country, I don't have to worry about paying any transaction fees when it comes to using my credit card. And I say this all the time, but when I travel, I like to travel with the least amount of cash, or I don't like to use my ATM card very often when I travel. Okay, because I don't want to have to pay all those fees. So if I bring cash and I do the exchange, I'm going to have to pay a fee for that. But then I'm hoping that I have enough cash, enough local currency, so I don't have to go a second or third time or go to the ATM and do anything like that, because I have to pay fees. So I don't want to have to do that. So I use my credit card for pretty much all of the purchases that I can. So if I'm at a restaurant, a hotel, all that good stuff, I'm using my credit card as much as possible. All right, so let's move on down here. And let's see some of the other things here. We talked about the free check bag and bonus miles, double bonus miles. Okay, so I'm just looking at some of the real key points here, and that looks like we've kind of rounded it out as far as all the benefits, or the major benefits that's on this card. Now, let me explain to you why I will be canceling my card. So, I have points that are I still have some AAdvantage points. This card is okay, but now I have cards that are better. So better when it comes to earn possibility, right? And I've already moved on to, from American Airlines, I've moved on to United. I'm flying United now, so it doesn't really make sense to keep the card. The only reason that I have it right now is I still have some points on it. And once I use those points, I get the free, the free check bag. Once I use the points and get the free check bag, then I'll move on and move away from the card. It's not a bad card. American Airlines is not a bad airline or anything like that. But just for me, I've kind of moved on. And once you start getting different cards, then you'll start seeing that, okay, well, I don't really need to use this card for gas because I have another card that I can use for gas. I don't really need to use this card for booking my airfare because I get 2 points for every dollar booking my airfare with this card. But if I use a Chase Sapphire Reserve, I get 3 points for every dollar. So you get better value. Okay, so overall, I think it's a good card if you do want to make a commitment with American Airlines. The earn possibility is not going to be the greatest, so you just need to understand that. And if you do have other cards right now that gives you better earn possibility, then maybe stick with those cards unless you really, really stuck on doing the American Airlines, like making that commitment and flying on American Airlines. So that's all I have to say for that. Please let me know though in the comment section below. What do you think? Do you have the card? Do you like it? Pros and cons? Give me all that stuff in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.